welcome, Lynx here. Welcome to what is supposed to be the other ending for Succubus of Sakura 6, basically. Sakura Succubus 6. Apparently, the way I played did not trigger free achievements, so we will do this now, hopefully. Well, I think it will be pretty easy because it will be the choices which I did not want to take. And the scenes that we've seen in the previous 4 episodes, which for me is the true ending, by the way. We'll skip past that and we'll get the ending that Lynx does not want. The fake ending. Something like that. Dude, I mean, there's no point if I can't get Elizabeth anyway. I bet I will not be able to. Here's Elizabeth, by the way. And this is Stefania, like, I don't care about her. Do you think it's too short for me? Sure, it's perfect length. Let's say that, whatever. Wiped cream on your crepes. Yeah, sure. Listen, I'm not saying she is not cute or anything, but she's not cutting it into the, you know, dating zone. Okay, so here I need to say something that I hate, because this is basically, this is Hifumi's department, okay? This nickname is Hifumi's department, and sorry, but this blondie does not deserve it, but, well, for the sake of the achievement. Huh? Savannah stares me, her eyes white as goose eggs. I don't know how they look. That wasn't supposed to be a proposal, was it? Gee, no, what do you think, wifey? Oh, goodness! Savannah's pale cheeks begin to heat up, and shyly she pressed her hands to her face. I'm very glad, of course, that you think of me in such excited terms, but I think things might be moving too fast. This is my first ever date, you know. I've never been even kissed before. It's much too soon for me to become anybody's wife. I'm not experienced enough, and I'm not graceful enough and elegant like my mistress. There's too much I don't know. Yeah, you're correct about that. I can even cook. Ooh, even I can cook. I'd be a trouble wife, and my parents wouldn't agree to it either, and there's just no way. Oh, someone's getting so worked up, it's kind of annoying. For Hiroki seems to think it's cute. It looks like she's actually considering my proposition seriously, which is pretty flattering, but I don't want her stressing unduly. I think I'd best put her out of her misery. Don't worry so much, Stefania, I was only teasing. Huh? Stefania blinks, her hands folded in her lap. You were? That's right, I like you, but I'm not about to make you my wife. Not right now, at least. Not ever. I'm interested in Elizabeth. Anyway, I wink as I say this, which makes Stefania's blush turn even fiercer. Calling you wife would be kind of embarrassing anyway, even if we were married. I think I would be doing that. I think I'd rather call you Steffi, but this if you don't mind. Oh, Steffi! Yeah, that will work. Let's skip. What's this? My feeling. Wait, well, okay, forget all you heard. Like you and I know when things are between us. None of that happened. My feelings are out of control. That's important. Probably that's important here. The choice. Huh? Savannah blinks, abashed, and Shine looks at me. What did you just say? I said I like Elizabeth. That's what I would say if I was in his shoes. I approached Stefania and take her hands in my own. That your feelings are important, I'm glad that you shared them with me. They aren't a bother? Yeah. Not in the slightest. Being with you could never be bothersome. You're too cute for that. Do you truly think so? I don't know, but let's skip. It will all work out, these things tend to. What is she talking about? Hifumi isn't a jealous type. Okay. Hifumi is so much better! Tell Stefan to stop worrying. I feel like it doesn't matter. So you don't need to worry about that. Let's say that. We'll see where that goes. I know you were seeing quite this many women! Oh yeah, I hope you don't mind. Hazel. Hazel. I think you should... Okay, this is again Stefania. I think you shined plenty already. Whatever. And there was no difference really in text. Interesting. Karuta's appeal. Yes, I see appeal in Karuta now. Oh, for fuck's sake, no! This is a shitty choice. Oh my god. Everyone knows I would choose Hifumi here. Always. Always. I think I'm making myself clear every single time. Hifumi here. The things you need to get the achievements. Stefania, yes, I'm rooting for her. As you can hear, I'm so enthusiastic about that. Even she's the plucky underdog. A victory coming from her really would be incredible. I want to see all of her hard work pay off. Now that's bullshit, dude. She's been working for like 2 weeks. No, that doesn't make any sense. But it isn't to say that I don't appreciate how hard Hifumi has worked for this moment herself. Both Hifumi and Stefania have labored for many hours to reach this point, but alas. Please, Hifumi wins. Please tell me. Yes, good. Sure, yeah, I like her. Let's say that, yeah, for the sake of achievement. How could I not? Humi's right on the money. Stefania is so endearing, it really is impossible not to like her. Again, look at me. She's okay, but I never thought before I came to a story that its princess would sway my heart as she has, but life is full of unexpected happenstances. Stefania is a lot sweeter than imagined. She might be a princess, but she's not haughty or stuck up at all. I think with a small smile I really do want to stay with her. What? She's simply too sweet for words. I know, this guy is so weird. Again, honestly, I feel like I'm being forced that her, to be honest. Yeah, let's say I'll miss Elizabeth. Obviously, I will miss Elizabeth a lot. I've had a good deal of fun with her this last fortnight, and it seems a shame it should be cut short so soon. I suppose it is inevitable. Wait, there's still 2 achievements. What the heck? I suppose it is inevitable but still. I feel so gloomy I can't bring myself to eat very much, for the food looks delicious. Skip.
And you taught me to how wonderful it is to fall in love. I shall never forget the time we spent together, and I shall never not be grateful to you for your kindness. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Stefania bows her head towards me deeply. In such a reverent motion, I find myself flushing. It's fine, Steph. You don't need to be so complimentary. I'm your partner, not some feudal warlord. I'd rather you treat me like an equal, and I want you to be happy too.
I'm aware of that, yes. You've made it blatantly apparent in all you have said and done to me. You're so kind and considerate. Being with you makes my heartstring sing. And I thought I would grow to love a man so intensely, but you...
Stefania sniffles.
You're special. Being parted from you will be a difficult challenge for me to bear, but I shall endure it to the best of my abilities.
Please do. I can't stand the thought of you moping, not for my sake. I'd far rather smile.
Yes, I thought you might say that, so I've resolved to do my best. Worry not, Hiroki. I love challenges, the harder the better. I'm not one to run away from a fight, even if love should prove to be the most difficult fight I've ever faced. Promise I won't succumb to loneliness or despair, no matter how far away we may be. I vow that one day I shall see you again, no matter what. And then we'll make a brand new life together.
Huh?
That is what I want more than anything in the world.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Being for you is my newfound dream, Hiroki, and I will do all in my power to make it come true. I'm not going to give up, just you wait.
And in a manner truly in keeping with her blue-blooded status, Stefania tips back her head. It so doesn't fit you, like, not with, no. She doesn't have the vibes. Anyway, and laughs. It's proud, haughty sort of laugh, which doesn't really suit Stefania. Thank you! But her hearing it consoles me all the same. That laugh tells me that Stefania really will be fine. It will probably be a long time before we're next reunited, but I'm sure everything will work out for the best. Stefania is a princess after all, and in all the fairy tales, I know they always wind up achieving their happily ever afters. What? Someone have not watched, like, Shield Hero, I guess. Anyway. After eating breakfast, I pack my belongings, then meet up with my Succubus retinue in the palace gardens. Once Elizabeth has confirmed we have all our possessions, we then clamber into a sleek black car, which is waiting us outside the palace. Transported by this expensive, luxurious vehicle, I make my journey back to the airport alongside Hifumi, Hazel, and Marina. Stefan and Elizabeth also accompany us on our journey, so they can see us off at the airport. Upon arriving at the airport, a modern, sophisticated building, all smooth class, Elizabeth helps us unload our luggage from the trunk. Elizabeth carries our luggage in the airport proper despite my protest. As a man, I feel like I ought to be doing more to help and set our cases down. Once Elizabeth finishes with all this busy work, Stefania approaches us and embraces us in turns. First Marina, Hazel, Hifumi, and me.
I miss you, my dear Hiroki.
Stefania murmurs against my chest as she holds me, her cheek pressed against me.
Please do not be a stranger. Write to me if you can't. I will hasten to respond. It might be some time till we're able to reunite, but I'll never forget the time we spent together. That is a promise.
Yeah. I had a great time with you too, Steffi, for I enjoyed more my time with Elizabeth. Thanks for being such a great hostess. I ruffled the top of her blonde head and had a whiff of her fruity shampoo. What? What is wrong with you? And such a great... cringe. Girlfriends too.
Oh my.
Stefan rose back, flashing.
I thought I'm such a great girlfriend, really. I don't have any prior experience.
Yeah, you are correct about that. You were not that great. Okay, she was alright, but still, like... Dude, the standard is so high, she can't reach that.
I'm not a self-possessed woman like Marina, and I'm not confident like Hazel, or elegant like my mistress. I still have much to learn when it comes to interacting with opposite sex, but I mean to do my very best. I only hope you'll come to wait for me.
What?
No!
Of course I will, of course he would say that. Don't worry, you're cute enough that you're worth sticking around for. What?
Hiroki!
Stefania all but swoons at my compliment, her face sunset pink.
You're so cool! I'm really glad I met you.
With the goodbye said, it should be time for me to head in the airport, but before I can, I feel fingers close about my back. The back of my shirt. Is it Stefan again, with a few more words of farewell? I glance behind me, my shoulder intrigue, and... Ooh, hello there. Rather than Stefania's green, earnest irises, I instead come face to face with Elizabeth. Yes? I throw at her, bemused. What is it? Elizabeth peers at me for a few moments, her gloved fingers still curled about the fabric of my shirt, before, at long last, she speaks.
I know the plane will be arriving soon, so I'll try to be brief. I would like to thank you, on Milady's behalf, for being so very nice to her. You truly are a kind man. I can see I was right to place Milady in your care.
I would rather have you in my care, but...
Only hope both for Milady's sake and your own, that you meant all those sweet sentiments you dispensed so carelessly.
No, I didn't.
Do not.
Elizabeth's eyes flash warningly.
Forget Milady upon return to Japan. You have made so deep an impression on her, I fear she would be distraught if you were to abandon her. To try to be cognizant of her feelings. If you upset her, then I shall have no choice but to make you very, very sorry indeed.
Honestly, I mean, we've been kidnapped to the Succubus realm. Would you be afraid? I wouldn't be at all.
I know I look like an ordinary, but I promise you, but this is no idle threat. If I were you, I would not want you to get on my bedside. I have powers a puny mortal like you could only dream of. And some powers I'm sure that you could not. If you do not wish to meet a premature end, I would advise you to heed my words. Ooh.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think he should be worried about that still. Elizabeth's grasp tightens upon my clothes. She's only pinching my shirt, not the skin beneath it, but her grip is alarmingly forceful. Elizabeth might look prim and proper, but it's obvious she's not a woman to be trifled with. This, how freshly cooked fish feel. I wonder moments before they're sliced up and served as sashimi. I feel like my own end is rapidly approaching. Really, you feel that? I don't feel anything. If I upset Elizabeth, I don't doubt she'll make me regret it. It's a pretty chill day and it's cold even inside the airport, but it feels like the temperatures dropped a good 5 degrees. Really? It's pretty warm here. I swallow and shivering, reply with an obedient. Yeah, sure. I'd rather have you fall. Anyway, you don't need to fret over Steffi's welfare. I'm not the sort of guy who goes to my partners, I promise. I won't hurt her, so please, won't you let me go? I don't want to miss my flight. Elizabeth continues to observe me for a few moments, unblinking before.
Very well.
You have a problem, you know. If there is one problem with Elizabeth, it's the fact that she's so...
Oh, I want my princess to be so happy and so on.
Ugh. She draws back, a smile playing about her lips.
I did mention you were trustworthy, but I want to make quite sure. You may go now, if you desire, for I have one further word of warning.
What? She isn't going to threaten to track me down and obliterate me should I ever make Stefania cry, is she? Elizabeth's devoted to Stefania enough. Too much. I wouldn't be surprised. She's so serious, I can easily imagine her wielding a sword or maybe a knife. Her maid dress is so frilly she could be concealing any number of deadly weapons beneath the hem of her skirt. What? An awkward moment passes and then...
You must be aware of this already, but you really are very attractive to a Succubus. Your scent.
I knew it. Elizabeth runs her tongue against her lower lip.
It is delectable, so much so, even I had difficulties restraining myself in your presence. I was able to temper my urges. For the sake of milady's budding romance, I did not wish to get in the way. Other Succubus will be less circumspect. You had best be careful upon your return to Japan, else you may find yourself swamped by the affections of even more of your kind. Try not to let yourself get drained dry. Even a virile man like you must have your limits. There are only so many Succubus you can satisfy. We make for rather insistent lovers, and if you let us, we'll consume all of your affections.
Fuck's sake. God damn. Stupid Stefania had to be in the way. God damn it. Please. Fuck this. Elizabeth's wondering, coupled with her eerie laughter, sends fresh shivers down my spine. No, it doesn't. Is it just my imagination, or do her irises seem to be glowing? Maybe. Yes. I had some doubts about Elizabeth, but now I'm really beginning to wonder. Don't tell me. You're not a Succubus yourself, are you?
Well, I wonder...
Elizabeth grins.
Perhaps I will show my true self at a later date.
Sakura Succubus 7 confirmed.
Should our paths happen to cross again? But until that day, I shall bid you adieu.
Elizabeth takes her skirt between her gloved hands, then drops at me a neat curtsy as befitting of a maid.
I hope you have a safe flight, and to remember to keep in touch with milady. I was not joking when I said, if you were to upset her, I would never forgive you. You had best watch out, drift with me, and I will make sure that you regret it.
Dude! Even if she's a Succubus, let's face reality here. Dude, we are dating the queen of Succubus. Really? Why would we be afraid? Come on. Not to mention, we are dating Hifumi, who was to ascend the throne, supposedly. But she's like, no, I don't want that. Do you want that? Let's go. Anyway, 18 hours later. Home sweet home and long lost. It's with a sigh that I fling my suitcase down the floor, then collapse onto my futon. Please tell me Yue drops by. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, whoa. Steve is a pretty new addition to my I cut myself focus on FIMB. There's no way I can say harem to my mother. To my retinue, rather. I did not meet her before until a couple of weeks ago, so I couldn't have told you about her, yeah. I'm in a relationship with Hazel Williams and Wakatsuki Mariko and Yamamoto Hifumi and Iku Ayu and Gods of Moretti and, of course, the girl that I dated in high school. I've known them for almost a year and they are all dear to me in their own ways. Wait, why could we not skip there? That was so weird. Okay, I have to wonder as we curl up together whether my body will be able to handle all these demands put upon it. Elizabeth's earlier warning at the airport echoes once more in my head, and I feel nothing. If even more succubi find themselves attracted to me, I really mightn't be able to hold out. Well, maybe it's time to start working out with Hazel. I have my own limits, and I think I'm getting close to hitting them. Really? Again? One line? Ugh. I'm not sure okay, so the co-workers, they are annoyed, they want to kick our ass, but they are not showing that, they hate us, but, you know, pretend they don't pay attention to us, they occasionally drop some tea on us. Anyway, I'm not sure when next we'll be able to see one another. Imogen Stefania is very busy, but I'm sure our relationship will endure, even if I'm not interested in her. One day we'll be reunited. Then I'll pepper Stefania's lips in kisses and show her anew just how much I like her. Sorry, but more than that will not go through my mouth. Buoyed by this thought, I vow to work even more ardently than ever before, but just I'm getting to my stride.
Hiroki, it's been so long, I missed you.
Huh? A girlish voice, light and lisping, draws me out of my reverie. I lift my head, my eyes wide behind my lenses of my glasses in search of the commotion, which doesn't take very long. There, standing in my office, asked for she owns the place, is... Steffi...
Hiroki, I'm glad to see you again. As am I. It is good to see you again, Mr. Kasawara. I hope you are faring well.
I would be faring well if the only standing one there was Elizabeth. That would be enough for me. Actually, that would be the perfect situation for me. It looks like Elizabeth's here too. I guess that tracks. Elizabeth is Stefania's faithful maid. Wherever Stefania goes, Elizabeth follows to keep her safe. It makes logical sense in the abstract, but this scenery is so unexpected I can't help but go. What? It's with blank, uncomprehending eyes that I glance between Stefania and Elizabeth. They look solid enough, but my brain is having a hard time grasping their sudden appearances in my workplace, no less, as anything other than a couple of convincing mirages. Have I gone insane? It's either that or I passed out at work and this is some kind of hyper-detailed dream. I remove my glasses. I can actually do that as well. Rub my eyes. Hopefully there is only Elizabeth there after that. Only Elizabeth. Only Elizabeth. Only Elizabeth. Then set my lenses back into place. But still, unfortunately, there's Stefania there. Not just Elizabeth. But they don't waver. They must be real, I guess. If they weren't, my coworkers wouldn't be mumbling so.
Who are the stupidities?
There's only one. That blonde girl looks very familiar.
Don't tell me, that isn't the Asturian princess, is it?
You mean Stefania? That's the one! I recognize her nowhere. She played against Yamamoto Hifumi in the finals of the National Karate Championship and got her ass whooped. No way, I can't believe a European princess would like karate that much. It's true, she's passionate about it.
She's incredibly cute.
Let's not go too far. Incredibly, no, that's too strong of a word. Did she say she was here to see Ogasawara? What in words, my god? Yeah, I'd like to know the answer to that too. What are you two doing here? You didn't arrange to meet me, did you?
No, but
Smiling, shiny Stefania toys with a lock of her blonde hair.
I hope you can forgive me for the intrusion, Hiroki, but I missed you so greatly I could no longer control myself.
Huh?
Full of yearning as I was, I asked my parents if I could pay a visit to Japan under Elizabeth's supervision, of course, to thank you for keeping me company during your stay in the palace. My parents were very keen on the idea, but after much persuasion I was able to win them over.
What is wrong with you? King, queen, what is wrong with you?
As soon as I secured the permission, I packed my bags and Elizabeth conveyed me to the airport as fast as possible. I was so very excited, and it was such a rush, I hadn't time to tell you of my plans beforehand. I hope that you will be happy to see me again. But maybe being a bother.
Yeah, kind of. Stefania's face falls.
Do you no longer like me?
Gee, my coworkers' complaints are getting bitter by the second, as are regulars that are shooting in my direction.
Hey, Gasura, where'd you get off? Making all these cultists of all for you, huh?
Are you just trying to show off?
I'm starting to get real sick of hearing your name. I had heard the rumor that Astoria's princess had fallen for him, but I thought that was nothing but gossip. I can't believe it was real.
Why don't you leave me some pretty girls for the rest of us?
Looking at you starting to piss me off. You're such a bastard.
My colleagues look so angry. I feel almost obliged to apologize. I know I'd be mad at me if I were in their shoes too. Certainly haven't done anything wrong. I've no need to beg for their forgiveness. I inhale slowly and count to 10 inside my head. Then exhaling. Okay, I did it a little earlier. I smiled at Stefania and offered her response.
No, I'm glad to see you again. And Elizabeth, I'm so glad to see you too. Oh my god.
It's only been a month, but I miss you too. The words, of course, for Elizabeth here.
You have.
But of course he has. You're as cute as a button, milady. I don't get this saying. Why do you say as cute as a button? Let's see. Cute as a button. Why is it said like that? I mean, to be fair, all those sayings in a lot of cases don't make any sense whatsoever. Cute as a button. Okay. I know it means pretty or attractive, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Just as the saying of sleeping like a child. That doesn't make any sense at all. No, like a baby. It doesn't make any sense. Because those little punks, you know how they sleep. They don't let you sleep, basically. Even if they sleep short. Good. Anyway. It's only natural, Mr. Gaswara would wish to spend more time with you. No. I wish to spend more time with you. You're sort of cute. And as it happens, I was just thinking about you. What? I mean, Hiroki did, yeah. Thank you for coming to see me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I love you so much.
Huh? And with that, I wish it was Elizabeth jumping on me like that. Such a better option. Ugh. Stefania, her face illuminated by a bright smile, dashed forwards and wings her arms about my back. I was expecting so dramatic a display of affection, not my office surrounded by my coworkers, and my face begins to heat up. I might be renowned in the press a lady killer, but this is actually quite embarrassing. The venomous complaints of my coworkers don't make this any easier to bear.
He's such a show-off, I can't stand him. What do all these women seeing him anyway? This is blatantly ridiculous.
Life is so unfair. But well, Stefania's chest is soft against the curve of my back, and the smell of her shampoo is awfully relaxing. Still for. What if that was Elizabeth in that place? Oh, so much better. Being with her again is a comfort, so much I'm able to tune the rest of the world out. Who cares about what other people say about me? Their opinions are utterly irrelevant. Even Elizabeth's amused laughter as she watches from the sidelines seems to fade to nothingness as Stefania embraces me. Really? Really? How can Elizabeth fade into nothingness? What is wrong with you? Honestly. All I can think of right now is... I don't know what Hiroki can you think of? I mean, I can't read your mind, so I can't really tell. Can you tell us? The circumstances could be better, but of course they could be better. Cute. As I said, it should have been Elizabeth on your back. It would be so much better. But I really am happy to see her again. Sure. My life might be crazy. Pretty crazy, sure, but...
Oh, Hiroki, I really do love you.
When Stefania says that, I can't help but smile. Ooh. Smile. Don't answer for. I knew it. I must be the luckiest guy in the world. Why? Because you have a harem of girls. You would be the luckiest if Elizabeth took the place of Stefania. That's the reality, mate. That's the reality. There is no other option for you. I will stay strong by that conviction. Elizabeth superior to Stefania. Hifumi superior to Stefania. Yue superior to Stefania. Cosmos superior to Stefania. Hazel also superior to Stefania. Ayu, I'm going to say also superior to Stefania. You know, remember the situation when she came in clutch? Sorry, but that makes her definitely like way above. Marina superior to Stefania. I think I said every girl, right? Hifumi, Yue, Marina, Cosmos, Ayu, Hazel, yeah, and Elizabeth. Oh, okay. I know I was complaining a lot, but yeah. It was a fun journey again. I enjoyed it a lot. It's just, as I said, it kind of feels like that Stefania was so forced on you. Kind of. I kind of felt maybe a bit about Yue as well like this in the past, but I actually grew fond of Yue. The difference is, you know, Yue is like a beauty and so on, and she is super interesting. While the problem I have with Stefania is like they try to make her too cutesy, you know, and it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. Like those girls, yes. Again, Ayu, Cosmos superior to her. Elizabeth, god damn it. Why can't you go after her in the game? Why? I want to go after Elizabeth, man. This is probably the one thing that will bother me like crazy, that we couldn't be with Elizabeth in any way. Oh. Should we do a rank? I mean, some of the characters did not get much screen time, which is kinda sad. Unless we'll say Sakura Succubus 5 and 6 as one. Honestly, at the top, I'm not sure. Like the first place. I feel like I grew a little bit to Hifumi, so like I think first place at the moment will be Cosmos equally with Hifumi. Then I think then, because you know they are equal on first, so the first spot would go, I think, to Hazel, to be honest. Yeah, I think Hazel. I think, wait, Marina did not get any CGs, what the heck? Wow. Yeah, Hazel would be the third. I feel like I would equal Marina with Yue at fourth. Then I would go to 6 with Elizabeth. Honestly, the only flaw that Elizabeth has is the fact that she's so like, yeah, I just want the happiness of the princess. It's annoying. That is the only annoying part about her, to be honest. Like, dude, I want you, okay, Elizabeth. I don't care about the princess. I want you, the maid. Yeah, and the princess takes like the last place of all the girls for me. Sure, she's cute, but she's not beating any of the other girls in that aspect. And the problem is, like, she's the type of character where you can say, like, her personality wise, like, well, not personality wise, like, you wouldn't say, oh, she's a beautiful woman, you know. She kinda doesn't have the personality to, like, actually treat her like a full grown-up, something like that. Maybe it's because she's, like, shut off from this society completely, basically, right? Not sure how to explain it. Just doesn't work for me. So yeah, cute, but definitely last place for me. And I bet I will be judged about that by people. But whatever. It is how it is. You have your favorites and you have your not favorites, right? Which is fine. Which is fine. You guys can take you can take the princess for yourselves, okay? I'm fine with that. Yeah. I guess we can expect Sakura Succubus 7. It feels like there will be another one. It feels like there will be another one. To be fair, I would like more Yue as well. Yes, more Yue would be good. And more Elizabeth. We'll see. We'll see. For now, for as far as I'm concerned, when I go to my wishlist, there is one Sakura game in the works. My god, it will be loading for ages. Yes. So the game they are working on is called Sakura Melody. And it seems like we'll also be playing as a male NC, which works for me the best. Because I can get into the shoes of the character. Kind of in the easiest way. Sakura Melody. Well, looking forward to it. And I guess looking forward to Sakura Succubus 7, because I don't think this is the end. I don't think this was the end. I feel like they will need to make some kind of ending where Hiroki actually, you know, gets married. Not gonna lie, I feel like they should follow it through to that moment. Dude, where do we go with that then? Whoo! We'll see. For now, this is just my, you know, idea. But I think it should be followed to that moment. Okay, let's end it here. I'm going to bed. I will have my 6? Wait, whole 6 hours of sleep. That's surprisingly a lot as of late. But it's awesome. Awesome. Maybe I could push it to 7? I mean, I probably, if I woke up and jumped out of the bed straight out, I would manage to start a proper hour. Whatever. I know I complained a lot about this girl that we went on a date with, and we are dating now apparently as well. I mean, to be fair, let's face it, if there will be a continuation, it will be continuation from this ending we had today. And hopefully we can get this Maid. But do not get out of the way. If you enjoyed my rambling a little bit, consider liking the video. If you aren't subscribed, you can subscribe for more posts. Well, it's free. I'll be bringing you Sakura games for sure, and of course some other ones as well. After this, I'll probably be bringing you some games that I've been asked to play in the past, because I picked two that I've been asked to in the past. One that a dev asked me to cover, but my channel at the time has been hacked, so I couldn't record. And one game that we played a demo of in the past as well. So there will be some stuff happening, that's for sure. I should also record some House Flipper. Alright. So you can subscribe for that. Anywho, you can also go to my social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, where I occasionally stream on Fridays and Saturdays. That's it. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.